Hello, Cancer. Welcome. I'm Ryan. Thank you for being here. This is going to be a general reading for you may be dealing with. Of course, everything may not resonate, so take what does and leave the rest. And for more tarot readings after this, please check out my wife's channel, it's Theyre Tarot, and she should review as well. Thank you. Life, Cancer. Life just happens. All right, let's see what's going on. Oh, goodness. Jeez. That's kind of an eerie message. I'm not going to say that. Who are you asking about? Appreciate the directness. Thank you. Because I'm like, I'll give you a kind of a side message. When there's a will, there's a way. But then when there's a will, everybody's fighting. Get my drift. Jeez. All right, one more, I'll jump into this. This is an eerie energy, Cancer. I don't know, like I said, even though you're being direct with who, I'm still like, okay. Wow. Wow. They say a picture says 1,000 words. Just what I'm looking at is kind of... They have a dark sense of humor, that is for sure. They have a very, very dark sense of humor. Even I'm kind of taken back by it. But jumping into this, what they're kind of showing me is they are focused on a lot of money, a lot of abundance. I don't know what this is regarding who they are and what they're responsible for. They're kind of giving this energy of they're responsible for a lot. And I mean a lot. Yet at the same time, they do have quite a bit of money kind of by their side, which they are considering how to utilize in the best manner, best way. And they're trying to come up with some sort of plan here that they do strongly believe in. At the same time, they're kind of double checking themselves and their beliefs. It's interesting. I kind of feel like there is a little bit of comparison here as to how they want to do things. And so initially what their original plan was before the comparison, they're actually choosing to drop that and kind of allow and let things be. Was it something I said? Was it something I said? Well, they left $1 million in the will. What is that movie? Was it Knives Out? Knives Out, I believe. The guy had a mansion or something, and he had a bunch of children, a bunch of kids, and he just mysteriously croaks. And so, you know, they're kind of, the detectives come in and they try to solve that mystery, and who done it? Who done it? With all that money on the line, who done it? And as I say this, with all that money on the line, who done it? There's a lot of, there's a lot of changes and there's a lot of adjustments, that is for sure. But they're saying it's all for the sake of security and stability, whether it be a business, a foundation, or whether it be a living situation. But ultimately, all these changes and all these shifts, they're saying, you know what? They think about it. They definitely reflect upon it. And they're kind of saying, you know what? After everything they've kind of been through and how things have unfolded and turned out, they're pretty happy and they're pretty okay. But ultimately, they want to find out more information as to what they're going to do to kind of start something up new for themselves. They're saying that their ultimate kind of like Hail Mary or their plan that they have in mind is to collaborate with you. They're saying that the finances that they personally and presently have, excuse me, they don't know how much longer that's going to last. And so the collaboration between the two of you is to ultimately see if there's actually something that can be done or created for further financial abundance and stability. Wow. Like a pissy cat. What's that about? Like a pissy cat. Like kind of like a grouch, if you will. Like a grump. I don't know what that is. they show me, I was going to say, and there's the conflict. They show me the energy of they're like self-contained and under control. And they're good. They're cool. Makes sense. Makes sense. Could be something regarding the workplace, work environment, maybe coworkers. Yeah, it almost kind of seems and it feels like just in order to kind of straighten things out, it's difficult and a challenge. But once it actually takes place, I do see that the two of you are sitting side by side with one another. So clearly something's being straightened out. Yeah, it's a nice situation. It's definitely a nice situation between the two of you. It's definitely ideal, so. They're being fair and square, even though there's like this energy of like someone getting under someone's skin, they are actually being still fair and square. Wow. Who is this? Ah, I ask and there it is. There's a relationship and commitment there, Cancer. Oh my goodness. So even though financially, like I said, they'll make things ideal, and they're having the realization like it feels good for them because it's a huge confidence boost, but for some reason regarding the relationship or the commitment, they're kind of like saying, yeah, about that though. I kind of feel like this is just the emotional difficulties of doing what you got to do to be responsible in a commitment. I really do. Even though, you know, there's a lot going on. I'm looking at parental figures, so this could be a whole family situation or unit, but there is that. I'm a little curious as to what's going on, but they're kind of saying, you know what, they got to do what they got to do for who they love, everyone, the family, that sort of thing. But it's definitely difficult. So, of course, if you are dealing with anyone, you could be dealing with an earth sign, an air sign, a fire sign, or a water sign. Goodbye.